achieving 20 and Olsen at only 12. But
really?
this is but you know how that happens? It happens when Dallas gets, I want to say 3 or 4 picks in a game, and it's all a defensive game after that. They were up like 20-3 at some point, and it's like, well, they're not going to throw after that.
Well,
I mean, they're playing the game, and I understand that, but this is why I'm happy for the 2 weeks. I'm hoping maybe next week it's a closer contest, and Cam gets me the 20 or 30 that I'm hoping for every week. So, Team Musketeers, little stumble out of the gate with DeMarco Murray getting their 3, and Mason Crosby getting their 9. But you know, again, it's a long week. We'll see how it all rolls out. She could have 50 sitting on some guy waiting, you know. So who's next?
Next, we've got a slow developing game, which Punishment Due, I gotta say, if I'm reading this right, they are ahead 16.2 to 0. However, it shows 2 players have already gone.
Yes.
So that means they're averaging 8, not
You don't, yeah, exactly. This is definitely,
but you never know.
Right, this is not
Right,
this is not Punishment Due starting off the way he normally does. He has certainly shuffled his roster. I'm interested to see that he didn't start Andy Dalton. Maybe he'll change that. He's got Eli Manning. Maybe he likes the matchup. I can't remember who they played. But I love this. The Darren McFadden, only 11. Well, Dallas didn't have a big day there. Des Bryant, 4.6. That is going to come back and hurt. Even if it's only 1 week, you got to get at least double digits out of Des, if not, 20, right? He's Des Bryant. He's your best player on your team. Well, maybe Denard Hopkins actually is right now. And he's got Barners. He's still got a bunch of powerhouses just waiting, and Dougie Martin. So we'll see how it goes. I'm rooting for the Wild Poopers. I want to knock Todd out early.
Okay.
Of course, you can't do it in 1 week. I'm hoping 2 weeks. So anyway, that's that game. What's
that's it for the games that count. Now we're going down to the losers bracket, where, coincidentally, huge scores.
Yes.
Let's first go to Malibu Stacy's, who's got 30 already, going up against the Joink Store at 54.7. Big scores already.
And you know what? It's this is good because Dawn started the right guy, and not starting Tony Romo, who ended up with minus 1.8. That would have hurt.
Yeah, I thought she should have. So thank God she don't listen to me.
She started Phillip Rivers, and this is interesting. Now, I didn't watch the whole Green Bay game today, but I did watch enough to see Eddie Lacy score the touchdown and thought, hey, that's awesome. He ends up with over 100 yards. That's great, and a TD.
And she started him.
But he fumbled. I know. She started him, so he got 23. That's good. But I don't think he was in the rest of the game. I think Starks took over the rest of the time. Wow. So you got to be shaky with him going to next week. But great day, 23. Green Bay gets her 6. Okay, take it or leave it. Jerk Store, Matty Stafford, 5 TDs, 46 points. Big start. And then Terrence Williams, 7.9. Oh, and Jay Jones out of Green Bay. That would be, what's his name?
Gerard Jones?
No, James James Jones. There's no Gerard.
Who knows?
You're just randomly taking random names that you think are African American. I think you're racist. Jared, not from Subway. He's in jail. So James Jones with a big goose egg for the Jerk Store. She can't be happy about that, but hopefully that 46 will make up for it. Who's next, Kev?
The other loser game, again, big scores. Unfortunately, the bigger to my man Chalupa Batman, up about double my score, 42.8 to 22.5.
Yeah, but you had what? 2 guys going? He had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think you're in this. I think you're okay. Rodgers with only 15. Again, you expect at least 20, if not 30, out of Rodgers. Stewart with only 10 in that big win. They ran, but maybe not a lot with him. Devontae Adams only 3.4. Richard Rodgers out of Green Bay 7. Matt Forte 6.3. That hurts because with Langford he was scoring like 20 and 30, and then you get Forte starting. Yeah, he gets barely anything. 44 yards. That hurts. On your side, you have Cutler, 14.9. Nothing to write home about. But what are you going to do? You don't have Manning, and you don't have anybody else, right?
Right.
Okay. And then you got Witten with 7. That's disappointing. But again, it's not over. He's got 5 guys going. He can only get you only need to double that score with a couple more guys. You're in a good position. It should be a good race to the finish. I'm excited.
And don't forget, all of these scores are basically rolling up to half of the total.
2 weeks.
We got 2 weeks, so it's still anybody's game.
Anybody's game. I'm excited. This has been a great season.
It has indeed.
Tons of participation. Hold that. Tons of participation at all the outings. Thanks for everybody. We had a great turnout on Sunday.
Yeah, we did.
Everybody came from the league, so that was cool.
Especially a big thank you for the Heat family, because we came down from Idaho, and it was great to be able to see everybody.
And didn't bring one damn potato. But yes, awesome to see you.
Yep.
Were we missing anybody on that day? Oh, Greg. Greg couldn't make it out. He was busy. But that's okay. We saw him today, so totally makes up for it. No problem there.
Everybody else was there.
Yep, absolutely. So good turnout. Everybody had good grub. Oh my God, those stuffed mushrooms.
Yeah, those were good.
I could have married those. I almost left Kat
Your ribs
that day.
were good.
I need to apologize for ribs. I'm disgusted by myself because, listen, I got so wrapped up in everything else that was going on, I didn't give it the tender, loving rub that I wanted to. So they had no seasoning except the barbecue sauce, which is okay, but you got to have seasoning. I have a nice little Memphis rub I was going to put on there, but I got up in my own head. Next time it won't happen, so guarantee you better ribs next time, but hopefully everybody had a good time. Thanks for coming. Thank you for driving down.
Yeah, no problem.
Any parting words before we go?
No, I just want to say thank you to my brother here, Matthew, who got me an early Christmas present, this year's shirt.
Indeed.
And we could use all the help we can get because we play Stanford on Saturday. We've been knocked out of the playoffs by the voters because of our lousy-looking win.
Can you get back in at all?
We can. If we look great against Stanford,
Okay.
and either Oklahoma State or one of those teams loses or they win by a tight one, you never know, we could get voted back in. It's all based on voting right now.
Fingers crossed. We will do our best to cheer on
the Irish.
The Irish.
Yep.
Do they go by any colors? I know they have green and they also have blue. And
Blue and gold are
blue
their
and gold,
colors.
right? Yeah, well, even though they got
But
the green sometimes.
yeah.
So cheer on the blue and gold this
That's
weekend.
right.
Oh, and Jason, a little shout out to you. Talked to my cousin. She asked me if I watched any college football. I'm like, nah, not that much. I said I'm more of an NFL guy. And I said, do you watch it? She goes, yeah, I'm bored. I'm watching TV now. She goes, I'm always rooting for one team. And I said, well, who do you like? Miami University. I'm like,
Oh, my
the U.
goodness.
So I hope she doesn't make it to the 7th floor with Greg Olson. You know what that means, Jason. Anyway, so for Kevin Heath, this is Matt Dickey signing off. Kev, take us home.
Stay classy, Bone Storm. Your arm was right in the way.
Sorry.